Okay, so as a part of the 50th celebration, Carowinds has opened this shop, and it's called Midway Memories. And inside that shop, there are some collectible pins. So let's go take a look at them. Here are the pins that have been revealed for the first 2 weeks. And so far, I have not gotten this pin or this pin. Hey, let's get this journey started with the Carowinds 50 years pin. This is pin number 20, and it says, on March 31st, 1973, Carowinds officially opened to 6,000 guests amid great fanfare. The grand opening marked the culmination of years of planning by team visionaries led by founder and Charlotte businessman E. Pat Hall. In 2023, Carowinds celebrates 50 years of the Carolinas' premier entertainment destination. 50 years of Carolina fun at a one-of-a-kind Charlotte event, bringing together all elements of a landmark celebration. Congratulations, Carowinds. Up next is the Carowinds monorail. Okay guys, so somewhere in this area, probably to one side of the Vortex loading station, I'm not sure exactly where, you couldn't come too far this way because of Gold Rusher, but this was the loading station for the monorail. Somewhere in this area, and I can remember the loading station was up top, and below it I believe was the loading station for the cars, and I believe they were the jalopies. Could be wrong on that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what this says, and this was pin number 19. Dismantled in 1994, the monorail provided a twisting and turning scenic ride through and around the park. 2.5 miles long and high above the ground, the monorail took up to 100 passengers at a time at a cost of only 75 cents per ride or per tour. That's curious. I don't remember. Of course, I was very young, and I do not remember there being a charge for that. Does that mean it costs them 75 cents per tour, or does that mean that they charge for the ride? I don't remember there being a charge, but like I said, I was young, so yeah, that's kind of a neat thing I didn't realize. After videoing this scene, I had a conversation with Dustin from Carowinds Fans Only, who so nicely provided me with some pictures from some of the attractions that I'm going to go over today. And from that, you can tell that I am quite a bit off. Not horrible, but a little bit off from where this position should be. Thank you so much, Dustin, for providing me these pictures. And these came from some postcards, I believe, that he had. Go follow Dustin. He is with Carowinds Fans Only. And he also has a Facebook group, and that's Carolina Coaster Riders. So let's take a look now at where I should be. Hey, I'm down here. Okay, so I was a little bit off on my placement of the monorail station, but you can get a good idea of where it was from this picture. As you can see, we're right in front of the theater, and probably a little bit right of the carousel where it is now. And from this picture, you can also see that the racetrack ran in between the monorail station and the Gold Rusher. So, and you can also see that there were race cars. The race cars were on the track, not the jalopy. So that answered that question. I thought this would be just a fun way to show you what it was like then. And hey, check out the theming. Up next is Aeronautica Landing. Okay, so this is my Aeronautica Landing pin. This was with the first set. This is pin number 18, and it says, setting the stage for curiosity to soar, the fantasy of flight comes alive in Aeronautica Landing. New for 2023, guests can experience the history and future of flight, with 5 new themed attractions paying tribute to the Carolina spirit of invention, exploration, and aviation. And up next is Gold Rusher. Here is the Gold Rusher pin, and this was the free pin that you got if you rode Gold Rusher and did the picture. And many thanks to Dawn from Just Out and About, because she actually rode Gold Rusher and got the picture and gave me the pin. So I am very, very, very thankful to complete that first whole section. Thank you, Dawn. Here is the back of it, and this was pin number 5, and it says Carolina Gold Rusher was the Carowinds' first roller coaster in 1973 and one of the only 3 original rides that still operates in the park today. This family mine train features 2 lift hills, 2 fun helixes, and a twist dive into a tunnel. And up next is the stern wheeler. Somewhere along this riverway, you would have boarded the stern wheeler. I rode it several times. I can remember it. Okay, so this is pin number 11, and it says, one of the park's original attractions, the large tri-level paddle boat known as the Queen of the River, would allow guests to enjoy a relaxing 10-minute cruise around Carolina Lake before returning to its dock. Although it appeared to be free-floating, it was fully controlled by an underwater guardrail. This popular attraction, designed by Morgan Yacht Corporation, could accommodate up to 330 passengers and was a family favorite for 30 seasons. Hey, so we're taking a relaxing cruise here along the river. And as you can see behind us, the Skyway is behind us, going straight back behind us. So I think I have the placement sort of right for where you got on the stern wheeler at. Up next is the Carolina Railroad. This is pin number 16. And it says, although it only operated for the first 5 seasons, the Carowinds and Carolina Railroad was a guest favorite. Utilizing 3 depots, the 2 locomotives, I think that might be Melodia and Old Blue, took guests for a relaxing tour around the park. To be honest with you, I don't remember very much about the railroad, with it only being used for 5 years. That may explain why I don't remember much about it. Now, Todd does remember riding it. Now, his story is, I don't know if you've heard this before or not, but he came opening day to Carowinds, and it was raining. And he came with his parents, and they pulled into the parking lot. It was raining, and they left. And he, of course, cried all the way home. But anyway, thought I would share that story with you. But he doesn't remember much about the railroad either. He just remembers riding it. Have no idea where Big Bear Station would have been. But I just thought I'd share this cool picture with you. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this video. I will continue this on when the next 2 or 3 sets have been released. See you on that one.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. Here's another video you might like.